This escalated Pakistan and provoker Pakistan has now coming on agreement of a ceasefire. Minister of External Affairs is also going to have a press conference. But before that, let me tell you, all the 32 cities where the airports are on emergency. The cities are Adhampur, Ambala, Amritsar, Avantipur, Batinda, Bhuj, Bikaner, Chandigarh, Halwara, Hindon is in Delhi, and Jaisalmer, Jammu, Jamnagar, Jodhpur, Kandla, Kangra, Keshod, Kishangarh, Kullu Manali, Leh, Ludhiana, Mundra, Nalia, Pathankot, Patiala, Porbandar, Rajkot, Saraswa, Shimla, Srinagar, Thois and Uttarlai. So all these 32 airports still are on emergency. But let me tell you that this bloody Pakistan, provoker and escalator are again and again targeting our civilian and residential area. But after all this, our major defense, if you talk about the army, if you talk about the Indian Navy, if you talk about the Indian Air Force, all these defense staffs are on ground, are on borders during this horrific situation. But during this horrific situation, the crucial role is playing by the civil defense inside various cities. And my guest is today Ronak Gupta, who is the Chief Warden Officer in Prayagraj. Ronak, very, very welcome to our channel. Let me tell you, Donald Trump has also tweeted that after a long night of talks meditated by the United States, I am pleased to announce that India and Pakistan have agreed to all full and immediate ceasefire. Congratulations to the both countries on using common sense and great intelligence. So Donald Trump has also entered inside this situation. He is also playing the role in this situation. Ronak, what is your opinion on this?
Definitely, Sarthakji, it's a very good thing that both the countries have agreed upon the ceasefire, and definitely, but India as a nation has shown that anybody who will show eye to the country, and if they will hamper the security of the country, definitely India will fight back and reply back in the most appropriate manner, which has been shown by the country defense and by all the hierarchies of the country to the Pakistan, that it's not an old India will just sit quietly, politely, and always it will suffer from the terrorism. If now onwards, if any terrorism attack will be put on the country, India will fight back, and it will fight
and it will destroy Pakistan. Ronak, again and again, we are saying that they are escalating our civilian and residential area. They are pointing out our residential area. It's all our anti-missile systems, all our ADGs, anti-drone guns, who are neutralizing those missiles in the air only.
Definitely, Sarthakji, India was very much prepared, and the defense and all the entire staff of the defense, whether it comes to army, navy or air force, everybody were well prepared, and they have actually shown the power of the country. And as a civil defense, like if you see, the MHA had put the guideline and instruction for the civil defense department. Civil defense is basically an organization of Ministry of Home Affairs which tries to make the civilians of the country aware and educated, and it's a very important department. We had also played a very significant role as soon as we got the information from the MHA. Civil defense took the charge immediately, and we have conducted approximately like 11-12 mock drills in just 2 days. In 12 mock drills have been conducted in the most renowned education institutions of Prayagraj, in which we have
Prayagraj is also a very crucial area. It's a very crucial area.
It's a very crucial area because we have a central air command of the Air Force, and we also have we have High Court, and it's a very religious place. And we know that Mahakumbh 2025 was one of the biggest event of Prayagraj. But Civil Defense Prayagraj was very well prepared. With the ultimate motto of Nishkam Seva, we have conducted approximately 17-18 mock drills, among the which 12 mock drills were being conducted in the most renowned educational institutions. We have taught the students what they have to do, what are the signs of sirens, what is the communication of siren in case bombarding happens, what student in what posture they must lie down to protect themselves, how to give the first aid, how to act as a first responder, and how to be a hero of the family. They can be a hero of the family by saving their family members. So all these methods have been taught by the civil defense. Civil defense has already been in touch with the civil administration and the police commissionerate, and we are acting as an extended force to the level best, and definitely the the entire team of the Civil Defense Department, entire team of the civilians of the societies are very much united, and we are ready to fight back to Pakistan, and no other forces can dominate this country. We have a population of like 20 crore people
Ronak,
who
how
are
many
very well
volunteers
aware.
are there in your civil defense? If we talk about only of Prayagraj, so like how many volunteers are there in your civil defense? How many
In
staffs are there?
Prayagraj, in Prayagraj, we have 8,000 people as volunteer. There are some of the businessmen, some are professionals, some are doctors, some are engineers who are already rendering their valuable services. But apart from their work, they always consider the nation service as their priority, and with the ultimate motto of Sarv Bhut Hite Rata, they used to wear uniform, and we have a complete force of 8,000 people, among which 2,000 volunteers. The wardens are very much active, and they're already been taken in a very crucial activities of entire civil defense
And Ronak,
department.
you are from a very long time you are serving in civil defense. I want to talk on the current horrific situation also, which is happening on the international border. If you talk about LOC, LAC, because Pakistan is again and again using the Chinese product, the Chinese missiles, and we are neutralizing again and again their Chinese missile. But after all this, they are
See,
provoking us.
it's something very bad, and it shows that country do not have any civic sense. They don't value any humanitarian values. They don't have any morals. They don't have any principles apart from such a horrific attack which have been done, among which 26 people has lost their life. Still they are trying to protect the terrorists, and India has just attacked not their civilians, not their militants also. They have just attacked the terrorism spots, but still they have initiated the attack on the civilians. They have targeted among the most prestigious institutions of our country, whether it is Vaishno Devi, whether it is Golden Temple, which is something very drastic, very horrifying.
Delhi is
And
also on a high alert,
Pakistan,
Ronak. Delhi is also
it
on
is.
a high alert. And between all this situation, the President of the United States of America has now entered in this diplomatic situation. I don't know what diplomatic condition he is on, but the tweet he is giving that he was on the call between the Pakistan and India. But it is actually not true. There is no sources of this. This is just a tweet by the President of the United States. And I think, again, Pakistan will do this. Pakistan is a country which is running by the terrorists, which is running by the Lashkar-e-Taiba, which is running by the various terrorist organizations inside the Pakistan.
See, I don't have much knowledge about it because these are the conversations of the many hierarchies of the country. So I will not put any statement against them or for them. But still, I have just heard the statement from our Prime Minister that he has already said that if any war, any contact has been shown by the Pakistan, that will be considered to be an act of war. And India, its forces, whether it comes to Navy, Air Force or Army, we are all very much prepared. We are already replying them back in a most appropriate way. Pakistan is already been terrorized, it's already in pressure, and I hope that this war should come to an end. There is no actual statement of the war, but the contact which has been done between both the countries, that depicts actually a war-like situation only. But still, Pakistan have to get step back because ultimately they are wrong.
Okay, I want to stop you, Ronak. Big breaking coming in. Minister of External Affairs has started their press conference. Listen to this press conference.
I have a very brief statement to make. Following that, as you know, there will be a briefing by my colleagues from the military. The Director General of Military Operations of Pakistan called the Director General of Military Operations of India at 15:35 hours earlier this afternoon. It was agreed between them that both sides would stop all firing and military action on land and in the air and sea with effect from 1700 hours Indian Standard Time today. Instructions have been given on both sides to give effect to this understanding. The Directors General of Military Operations will talk again on the 12th of May at 1200 hours. I have a very brief statement to make. Following that, as you know, there will be a briefing by my colleagues from the military. The Director General of Military Operations of Pakistan called the Director General of Military Operations of India at 15:35 hours earlier this afternoon. It was agreed between them that both sides would stop all firing and military action on land and in the air and sea with effect from 1700 hours Indian Standard Time today. Instructions have been given on both sides to give effect to this understanding. The Directors General of Military Operations will talk again on the 12th of May at 1200 hours. Thank you.